Hey everyone, welcome to another jungle video. For today, I'm going to be playing Jarvan, teaches the tips and tricks, do's and don'ts, and advantages, disadvantages of this champion. Like always, you could stay with your yellow trinket or switch to your control ward the opposite side on where you want to start, and then immediately recall and switch back to your sweeping lens. That way you could prevent any kind of invade or be able to react appropriately. Now, as you could see, I warded the top side because if you watch my jungle guides, I almost always ward the red side and then start at blue. But for this game, I am starting at the red side. The reason is because, number one, Jarvan's a ganking jungler. So it's okay to, you could go for level 3 ganks with a red start. And number two, I am pathing towards the top side. And the reason why I'm pathing towards the top side because it's a ranged champion. Uh, Something that I could, maybe a tip that I could give you guys. Whenever you see a ranged top like Vayne, Jace, or whatever annoying ranged top laner, they are the easiest lane to gank because they're susceptible to being overextended because ranged top, in order for them to work, they need to win lane. If you could shut down the ranged top, they'll be useless for the rest of the game and your top laner will just outscale. So that's why you always want to prioritize the ranged top. And they're very squishy, easy to gank. Now, first tip when clearing the jungle with Jarvan is that you just use your skill in between attacks and you get 2 points in your skill 1. Because skill 2 does not help with your clear speed, skill 1 at least would help a bit, and you are quite healthy when clearing the jungle. So even though I don't have skill 2, I'm still almost full HP. So there's no problem prioritizing damage over survivability. Unless you want to go for a level 3 gank. So with Jarvan, you can gank as soon as level 3, but if you look at the lanes, there's no one extended, so we just go for a full clear. We see the Yone on the bot side, so there's not gonna be contest in the Scuttle. And since we are outscaled, Yone outscales pretty much every jungler, we wanna make full use of our early game and try to go for early kills while we're still strong. So after the Scuttler, I see Vayne's overextended, so I could try to go for a gank, but the Vayne just moves back as soon as she sees me. I should have went around. A bit of a mistake on my pathing. We just poked the Vayne a bit. There's also a big Garen wave, so it's not worth it to gank. I can go back though. As much as I want to wait for the Vayne, I need to go back and get my items so that I don't get outpaced by the enemy jungle. This build, by the way, I'm going for a one-shot damage Jarvan rather than the typical bruiser type. Because this is a more carry-oriented build. And it's a good for the enemy team since they have a lot of carries without much dashes. So for example, this Twisted Fate, pretty sure he has no more flash. Or if he flashes, I have ulti. For some random reason, my Karma went back and he was able to get a trade. So yeah, as I was saying, I have frontline with the Garen, so I don't have to worry about front too much. And enemy team is very squishy with 3 members without any dashes. So Jarvan is best used against opponents without any dash because you could just ult them and they'll be stuck if they have no flash and they're pretty much dead for free. So that's like the rationale. But if you don't have any frontline and enemy team is quite tanky, you could go for the safer build, which is the Bruiser, which is Triforce, Death's Dance, and then third item depends on the enemy team. But for this, I'm just gonna go for pure lethality damage and try to one-shot the enemy team. Okay, as much as I wanna gank top side, there's a fight bot side, and since my Lucian Karma has priority, of course, we want to play with the lane that has prio. So we have to change our plan a bit. See, Ashe is 1 HP. Try to zone them, get some plates, even cover. So this Braum, think he's safe under tower. Since it's 3v1, should be a pretty easy kill. I start with ult, and then I third skill, first skill out. And we're able to escape the tower range without using flash. So there's 2 ways to engage with Jarvan. One is the ulti thirds first. The other one is the third first ulti. So it's up to you on which one you want to do first. The ulti third first is much easier. Okay, TF with the ulti. Nice Karma shield, but I get chunk. Hopefully I'm able to survive. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lord. I got so greedy, I didn't even flash. Anyway, we got the TF, but enemy team makes a good play. They go for the trade on the top side since they know they lost to the bot. And they get the Vayne ahead since our Garen got dead. Got yoinked. Got ganked. Ziggs though pushing me, that's pretty good. We should be able to get first tower. Oh, Yone. Very greedy. I'm just wait. We steal with first smite. And then now, I was playing a bit reserved because I didn't have teammates. But now the Garen's here. We could try to look for the kill. Okay, Vayne. Using the ulti. Second skill for the slow. I don't have ulti yet, so I just want to poke with my skill 1. But the Vayne's able to flash away, that's fine. That means I could just ult her for free later on. So burning their flash is okay. And that is the lanes that you always want to prioritize. So here I see them 1 HP. Okay, Lens catches the Yone and we're able to get the kill. Big burst. Now I'm thinking about taking the top tower or covering bot. I just want to cover bot side. I have Ghost Blade. It's a pretty good power spike. This will make my roams much faster. And with Jarvan, the best time to farm is when your ulti is on cooldown. But of course, if you see an overextended lane, you always want to prioritize ganking over farming because we are not a scaling jungler. Plus, our ganks are pretty strong. Another tip that I can tell you with Jarvan is your bread and butter is third first. But there's a technique to make your combo a lot easier. And you just want to double tap your skill 3. If you double tap skill 3, it will automatically use skill 1. Go to the nearest flag and you don't have to aim it at all. And it's going to be way faster than manually targeting both spells. Oh, here bot side, I see that there's 1 HP Ashe and Jarvan. First skill flash, get the kill. I still have ulti, try to get the Brom. It's able to flash though. I make a mistake though of using my flag instead of ult. Now I'm stuck. I have to try to look for a trade on this Brom. TF flashes and I get caught. If I didn't use my flag there, I could have gotten away. Because but it is what it is. So that's the problem with the damage Jarvan. If you get a bad position, you're pretty much dead. So either you one-shot them or they one-shot you. Bad timing because the dragon's also up. But luckily it's mountain, so it's useless. We don't care. Look at the minimap. Lucian's just destroying the Yone. Okay. He gets the dragon. Gets a kill though. The shutdown, I think. And now with the Herald up, as much as I want to help my team, let's focus on objective. But before starting the Herald, since I know their jungler is dead and they cannot contest, I want to try to kill this Vayne. So before Herald, you always want to try to use your ulti. So for example, nice Garen ult, silence, he can flash away, you get the kill. And the reason why I want to use my ulti before Herald is because when I take the Herald, I'll get a 70% cooldown reduction. And then I'll be able to use my ulti again. If you look at this, 40 seconds, after taking it, 10 seconds. I'm able to shave 30 seconds off. As much as I want to help this Garen, it's 1v4. Nothing much I can do. He only overextended, but he has third skill to go back. And happily, or luckily, Garen's able to survive. Nice. With this Herald, the only lane that I can Herald is top side because it's the only remaining tier 1. That would be the very simple choice. But if I can hold it till tier 2, it would be better. Okay, Ashe Brom, and without Ashe Flash, pretty easy kill. As I said, Jarvan's very good if enemy team has no dashes or flash. Okay, we get the tower. Burn some flashes. I have slow. But I have to play careful because I'm also low. Without getting close enough, we just have to go back. And nice. My team is kind of smurfing. Okay, next item I go here is usually a Dusk Blade. But since enemy team has a lot of shielding, I think they have like triple Bloodthirster Stone Plate. Serpent's Fang is a must. Okay, TF busy trying to split push. Get the flag and drag. Slow. And then smite before we get stunned. So he cannot escape. And with the Hex Flash, our first kill, pretty long range, we're able to get the kill. Nice. And that's what I mean about one-shot Jarvan. If I have my third item, Cyrildia, would be even better. But we go back to farming, take our bot camps, we have our ult up, so after taking the Raptors, we could try to look for a fight, or cover for our team. The most overextended player is this Ziggs right now, yep, which Yone is going for. Okay, he's able to escape the Yone ult. Now I'm thinking whether to catch the Yone off guard, but looking at the minimap, I have 0 teammates there, so it's not worth it trading my life for a possible kill. The next best thing I can do is just clear mid and move to the top side because my Lucian's getting caught. But he's able to kill the TF, which is good. Vayne overextended, okay. And bro literally gave up, just stood still and gave me the kill. Thank you! And now I see Yone is going on the top side, so I'm gonna do a little limit testing with first strike ulti, dealing so much damage. But for some reason, I lost 1v1 to Yone and he only has one item. It's a BT Yone and I have Ghost Blade Serpents. Nice balanced champion, Riot Games. Losing to a one-item champion. It's not even late game. If it was late game, I understand, but it's early game. Lost to Yone with every spell. Damn, that's sad. Anyway, my team. Ziggs picking it up. my Lucian if he kills a Yone, my death is avenged. Nice. Oh, he dies also, but doesn't matter. At least we got the Yone. Okay, so you could see they have a lot of BT. BT is a bit annoying for burst champions. That's why you wanna go for anti-shield. Okay, ulti on cooldown. We could just choose to farm or look to gank. TF is very easy to take down. He wards the top side though, so it might be harder to catch him. Never mind, I have EQ flash, get the knock up, ulti, after the stun for the gap close, and now he's stuck. First kill for the last hit, and get the kill. Okay. So that's another trick I can teach you with Jarvan. If you're out of range, you can just first flash. And the flash, you don't have to time it. I mean, you can time it, but you don't have to target it. You just wanna press it, and it will automatically go to the enemy with the lowest HP, depending on what your setting is. So that's another trick that I can teach you with Jarvan to make the third first trick very easy to do. Third first flash. Okay, we continue farming Cyril, just big power spike. I should be able to what do you call this? Burst people. And they have so much shields, that's why Serpents is a must. It's the Stone Plate plus triple BT combo. Okay, blue buff is up. Yone pulling the hair dragon. We could play for third. No, it's not third dragon. Okay, Garen dies. It might be a bit scary because they could possibly start this Baron. Now we are forced to face check, but as soon as I see Vayne and TF, we are good. They are not in a position to contest. And now we force the Yone flash. We go back a bit because we're not that tanky. And look for an opportunity with a flag and drag. Okay, Vayne out of position. Insta ulti. If we get the kill, that's Vigo worth. But Yone is able to get my skull. Rip. 2 for 1. At what cost? With that team fight, I instantly buy Stasis because now I realize that I need a defensive item. Even though I get a good engage onto the Vayne, after he goes down, I die pretty much for free. And Stasis will allow me to buy time and give me an option to be able to survive. Okay, Lucian popping off. Holy, Yone, Giga Chad. Yep, nice champion guys. 1v3 gets 1. Okay, TF flashing in. Now I have to run and help. Garen, never mind, does the job. If they chase, we'll be there. I want to start the Baron because we have numbers. But there's a fight in the mid lane. Ziggs throws a lot of stuff. Vayne out of position. I could ulti, but I just want to save it. He's pretty much dead anyway. Just kill them with the auto attack. And for some reason, our Karma died. And with the Yone still down for like 5 seconds, I'm trying to go for a sneaky Baron. But with Ashe Arrow, they now have vision, so it's gonna be way scarier. And I'm getting polymorphed by this Baron. It's now warded. Vayne shows up, and I decide to just run away. No need to flip Baron, guys. This is a very common mistake that people wanna sneak and then just decide to flip Baron. If you're ahead, you don't wanna flip. Because if they get Baron, and since we're outscaled by this Yone, the game will be very hard. So that's the last thing that we wanna do. Usually, what you would want to do if you're ahead is you always want to keep using Baron for bait so that enemy team has to go away from their base, look to contest, have to face check, and then maybe you're able to get some pickoffs. But I wanted to go for the Ashe initially, but I see 2 people bot. Okay, Yone. I ult him to lower his HP for lower chance of steal, but I'm just getting destroyed. First kill smite. Luckily, we got it. And with 1/4 HP, have to use the stasis. Thank God we're able to survive with a beautiful Karma Snare. And we're able to get both the teamfight win and the Baron. That's a win-win situation. Perfect. So big stasis buy. Now we're gonna get GA. It gives us damage, armor, and a second life. All of which very good on Jarvan. So that's perfect item. Okay, with this Baron buff, we could try to look for the end. I just want to take my red buff before helping my team. It's 2v4. So they shouldn't have any problems. Okay, mid lane's dead. We could also get the top. Okay, Garen with a solo kill. 2 towers down. Ziggs, very good siege. And now, NMP team might be a bit desperate. I'm waiting for them to engage. I'm ready for my counter engage, and the Ziggs just one-shot the Ashe from 10 years. Okay. We knock up the Vayne, and look how squishy she is. Holy damage. Now the base is exposed. Braum, Yone the only ones left. Double melee, so they shouldn't be able to kill anyone. Oh, get some KD on the Yone. Get more on the Braum, and we're able to end the game. That's pretty nice. Okay, okay. Karma got MVP. Pretty good poke, I guess, with the ultis and the protection. If you look at the game, 15k gold, 14 minutes, perfect. 19k damage dealt. Wow, Karma did more damage. Okay, no wonder she got MVP. But you could swap Overlord with Sudden Impact if you want a bit more damage. Like, I think the 1v1 with Yone, if I had Sudden Impact, I win that. Anyway, what you pretty much want to do is J4 is to gank as much as possible with third first. And then just double tap third for easier casting. Lastly is best pick against champion without any dashes in their kit. Like this TF, Vayne, and Ash. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.